also I need to turn off the thing. Okay. Hi, everybody. How you doing? It's Bruce here, Traveling with Bruce. I'm a little early. I'm just setting up, so don't mind me while I go through the motions here to get everything up and running. Welcome one, welcome all to TWB. Let's see if I got this working. Can I, quote, find my own show? That's always...
It's not showing me if you're on.
It's always the new thing, you know. Let's see, if I go here and I go there and I go there, will I find myself there? Well, we'll find out. We're looking for our own show. We're wondering. 18 watching. Okay, here we go. This appears to be it. There I am. I have found myself on my telephone. That's a good thing. Let me double check. I'm trying to simulcast live on Facebook, and we'll see if that works or not. I'm going to hit that button and waiting for a cache, and it may or may not interfere with what we're doing. If it does, I'll kill it, but we'll see. I'm not sure if it's on there or not. Okay, what else am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm over here on my other thingy. On my big ass iPad, and we're going to see if we can find Bruce on YouTube here. Isn't this fun? When YouTube changed everything, they changed everything. Okay, here we go. There we are. The world is going crazy. Thank you, Stanton and A Citizen. Welcome. I see 28 now here. I see, how many others do I see anywhere else? I don't know. 31 up here, I see. Thank you. And 21 on my phone. And Brittany, here's something for 2 years. Thank you, Brittany. You're wonderful. Thank you so much. Just bear with me, folks, while I triple check and make sure everything else is working. Let me double check over here on the on another side. So bear with me, folks, while I attempt to see if we are on the group page and if it's working or not. Hopefully, I'm not overloading my computer and or overloading the internet. You know. There we are, and we're going to go on Facebook, and you're always welcome to come on over there anytime. Join in. Ask to join. I'll let you know. I'll let you in. I run the site. I see interruptions already, so maybe this is working or not. I don't know. Let's see. One momento, por favor. I am into my own Traveling with Bruce page on Facebook, waiting for time to load up. There it is. And I don't know if it's running or not.
I see you.
Do you see me on Facebook?
No, on YouTube.
On YouTube, okay. That's what I was thinking. Let's see. He's kind of mumbling away because he's a couple minutes early trying to figure out where he's at. He's desperately trying to figure out the technical aspect of doing these shows live. Now that they've killed Google Hangouts, they've left him out in the weeds. Let's see. Commented. I'm just looking at my own notifications. Okay, it's been a busy day today, folks. You probably noticed I've been busy all day today with videos and what have you. All right, I don't see it there. I'm just going to kill that page. I don't have to have it on here. And let's see where we're at. We got 45 of you here now, 40 or so approximately. Welcome. It's Bruce here with Traveling Bruce. Let's get this show on the road. It's the second year birthday of this channel, the second anniversary of Traveling with Bruce. How about that? Unbelievable. August the 12th. 2019, here we are 2 years into the run. What a 2 years it's been. Some of you have been here for quite a bit of it, I have to admit, and I thank you, of course, very much for that. Some of you are absolute newbies, and welcome to the show. If you're a first-timer, have never been here before, please say hi to me. Tell me you're watching for the first time, and let me know where you're watching me from. I'd love to find out where everyone is located at. I have viewers from around the world. We have viewers from Canada, the United States, all over Europe, of course, Australia, Japan, New Zealand, the Caribbean, South America. It is humbling, truly humbling to know that I have followers that are globally located. Unbelievable. Traveling with Bruce says hi to everybody. Cheers to all of you. TWB thank you for being followers of my channel. I really do appreciate it. The old caffeine-free Diet Coke is working. It is flowing, and it's all good. What else can I tell you? What else did I want to mention today? Last week, when I was last on the air, we were around 30,600 subscribers. We're now approaching 31,000. We're just around 30,990, something like that. So we're going to hit 31,000 probably later tonight. And even just saying that so casually that, you know, oh, we're going to get another 10 subscribers later today. Just saying that still blows my mind, because I remember when we first started out, when I first started this channel, my first 10 subscribers, I think took me a month. It took me a month to get 10. And I think 5 of them were close friends or relatives of mine. And and I don't know how many of those folks unsubscribed once they said they subbed. I don't know. But I do recall one day, it was like September of 2017. I think I had 14 subscribers maybe, and I lost one. And the next day I had 13. I was devastated. Oh my God. I almost lost 10% of my subscribers overnight. One subscriber. Someone probably watched a video of mine, subscribed to my channel, and then changed their mind the next day and said, "The hell with this guy. I'm not going to bother watching this guy." Too many Germany videos. I think at the time I hadn't been doing cruising videos yet. Funny stuff. Anyway, just saying that I'm going to get 10 more later today to probably hit 31,000 subs. That just blows my mind. Of course, 31,000 subs. That's already blowing my mind. It is exciting as all get up. For those channels out there, if anyone's watching this show and you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you probably remember the days when you were brand new, and you'll get a kick out of it. I hope someday to join the ranks of the really some larger channels. But I got to tell you, folks, on YouTube, if you are the 5,000th largest channel, 5,000th largest channel on YouTube, you've got 2.1 million subscribers. Just to kind of keep it in perspective, the top 5,000 channels, 2.1 million or more subscribers to make that list. So I got to think top 10,000 at least be. I might check the ranking on my channel. I think I was around, I know when I started, the first time I ever saw my channel ranked as to how big it is, it was something like the 8.5 millionth largest channel on YouTube. And it now is around 300, I'm going to guess around 350,000. That's probably how big this channel is now. So no one from YouTube calls me. I don't have a personal assistant over there. I don't have a direct number to talk to anyone. I have not heard from a human being at YouTube at this time because they've got too many larger channels to deal with before they get to me. So I'm going to have to just keep on growing before I catch the attention of YouTube personnel in a one-on-one basis. But it's okay. I have had lots of help from fellow YouTubers, and I try to help other YouTubers as much as I can to go through the litany of rules and regulations and logistics of how to run a YouTube channel. It is so complicated. I'll tell you, I've learned so much. It's like being in college on steroids, because I have been putting in 10 to 12-hour days since I've started this channel, and I've learned something new every day I'm doing this thing. It's just incredible. I love it. It keeps me engaged, keeps me sharp, keeps me motivated, and every time my subscriber count rises and the view counts rise, I get more charged up and just want to keep right on going. So welcome to Traveling with Bruce from Creston, British Columbia, here in the living room of the house, where I hang out with Jennifer, the invisible one, and she's the Jennifer Aniston lookalike. If you ever get to meet her, you'll go, you're right, she's just looks exactly like Jennifer Aniston. It's incredible. Here in Creston today, we are probably going to hit these all day with showers. We've had unsettled weather here the last several days, and finally it's come around, and it's turning rather nice out, although there are a lot of clouds around here, and the sunshine can disappear at any time. We are where I'm located is 2 miles north or 3 miles north of the U.S. border, just north of Idaho for my American friends. And my nearest Costco store is in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, 2 hours, 20 minutes from the front door of this house. is how long it takes me to get to a chicken bake and Jennifer to get to a Costco hot dog. If we get the urge, once every few weeks or so, we'll take a trek, drive south, and enjoy. This channel, like I said, started on August the 12th, 2017 on my couch, just over there. I still sit on that couch and work on this channel to this day. And I began uploading videos on day one. I thought I would do a travel channel where I would just tell you guys all about my travels over the years. And I started looking for, well, video and photos of trips that I had been on. And I started putting together videos. The first video I ever did, which I talked about today on my Facebook page, the very first video I ever uploaded, had to do with a car ferry service that was being provided in Germany across a river where the ferry doesn't have an engine. The car ferry can handle about 5 or 6 vehicles at a time, max, maybe 10 or 20 people at a time. And it comes across the river by angling itself against the current. And the current actually pushes the ferry across the river. I had never seen anything like that in person. The ferry is connected by cable to a suspended cable that runs across the river, right in place, and comes right across. Once it gets to the other side, the ramp comes down, cars get off, cars come back on, and then the ferry tilts its angle the other direction, and it gets shoved to the other side of the river. The current moves the ferry boat across. It is connected to this wire up there that runs across the river, which it gives it an electrical current. So that's how its electric gates work. It has the lighting. It also has emergency communication in case it ever has any problems. This ferry's been running for decades and decades and decades. It's no big deal in the little town that where I saw it. I was just thrilled with it. I videotaped this ferry coming across the river. I posted that as my first ever YouTube video. This morning when I started the day off, it was at 243 views, 19 thumbs ups, 3 thumbs downs after 2 years. I mentioned the video on my Facebook group page today, and some of the members of the Traveling with Bruce Facebook group page took pity on my soul and felt sorry for the video. They watched it. I think it's had 15 views today. So thank you very much, folks, and thanks for the thumbs ups. That video is still alive, and it's making me all kinds of cash. Gotta love it. Fantastic. That was the first video I ever uploaded, and for the first month, I was doing, if not 1, not 2, maybe even 3 videos a day. I was cranking out videos quickly because I wanted to learn how to become proficient at it, and the only way to get better at it is just to keep doing it. And after the first week, I had figured out a few other techniques on how to upload videos and work with my video editing tool that I have. And that went through all of August into September, and October, around the 15th or so of October, a milestone was reached on this channel. I hit 10,000 views in October. I had about 30 subscribers or so by that time, which is also, you know, high stuff. I mean, we're on the clouds now. We're really rolling. But when we hit 10,000 subscribers, the channel in those days would become monetized, and I now qualified to make money from the channel. I had worked for free for 2.5 months, and the bucks started, the dimes, the pennies started to roll in. I was generating from about 7 to 15 cents a day in ad revenue starting October. And I remember in November, I had a day where I hit $1 in revenue in one 24-hour period from YouTube. Heady times. The channel was growing, and December the 8th, I hit 100 subscribers. That was a day I'll never forget. 100 subs, and by the end of that day, I was at 107. The 100 barrier didn't mean anything. Subscribers were finding me slowly but surely. Here's this guy talking a lot about cruise ships and a few other topics, and I guess I appealed to a few folks. Still just doing regular videos, posting 1 a day, 2 a day, whatever I could think of to post. Christmas Day, the channel hit 150 subscribers. That was December 25th, 2017, and January the 1st, we were at 225. January the 17th, 2018 was a day that will live in infamy for every small YouTuber around the world. That was Armageddon, YouTube Armageddon Day. We didn't know it was coming. You never do. Who knows when Armageddon's coming? Oh, how do you know? That was the day I was sitting at 275 subscribers, feeling awfully good about myself. I had started doing live shows on January the 6th, and then on the 8th, I was doing my regular schedule of live shows. And later, sometime in February, maybe 400 by March. And on Armageddon Day, YouTube made an announcement that just shocked us all. They told us that if you don't have 1,000 subscribers a month from now, and you don't have 240,000 minutes of total watch time in the next 30 days, you are demonetized. So if you're monetized now, you're cut off until you get there, and then you have to reapply as if we don't know who you are, and we're going to analyze your channel to see if you're worthy of being monetizable on YouTube. I was shocked. Everyone else was shocked. I made a video that day. As a matter of fact, I went live without any notice whatsoever. I went live at about 1 in the afternoon or so and let the world know that this was happening, and I was putting a call out to my subscribers and my viewers to please subscribe. If you were ever thinking of subscribing, you like what I do, please help us. We're small. I'm one of the small YouTubers. Help me out. And within a week, I had 500 subscribers. I couldn't believe it. A lot of my subscribers just took the charge and put the word out there on social media that this guy has got to get to 1,000 subs in 30 days, and he's a full-timer, and let's go. He's worthy. Well, I hit 1,000 subscribers on what I thought was the day that I needed to get there. It's February the 17th, 2018. I felt that I had reached 1,000 subscribers. I had done a live telecast with my viewers, and I did in effect a subscribe-a-thon on February the 17th, 2018. When I got off the air, we were at 1,010 subscribers. And the next day, I was at 1,020. So I felt pretty good. 2 days later, I found out I was demonetized. Despite all my efforts, they cut me off anyway. It took a while to figure it out, but apparently, according to the YouTube computers, and by the way, I have no one from YouTube who's ever told me this in person, but here's what I think happened. I think they think I hit 1,000 the day after the cutoff day, that I didn't make it on time, that I was at 900 and something on the day of, and I hit 1,000 the day after. They immediately told me, congratulations, Bruce, you're in for review. You've made it. You're over 1,000 views, subscribers, and you're over 4,000 watch hours, 240,000 minutes. No problem. We'll review you. Within a week or so, we'll be back at you. The week came and went. A month came and went. 2 months, 3 months. It took 4 months before I was remonetized by my friends at YouTube. June the 8th, 2018. And by the time I got remonetized, I had 1,800 subscribers. And I was one upset guy. Those of you who were watching me live those days, you know how upset I was not being monetized, working my butt off for these guys, trying to get my channel going. Now, to be fair, I didn't make any money from YouTube. They didn't make any money either, because if you're not going to put ads on the channel, YouTube gets nothing either. So they were broadcasting me for free while I was in review with millions of other channels who were all in the same boat. We were all stuck here. Absolutely nothing happening or going our way. But finally, June the 8th, we got remonetized. So that's how long it took. Thankfully, between the day I made it to 1,000 subscribers and the day I got remonetized, I had people sending me super chat donations, but more importantly, people were actually sending me PayPal donations, which I actually preferred. I was asking for those because a YouTube donation, 30% goes to YouTube, where a PayPal donation, I got 96% of the funds. Pity on this poor soul who was trying to become remonetized. We made it June the 8th. On Christmas 2018, we hit 8,000 subscribers with 1.7 million views. January the 25th of 2019, we hit 10,000 subscribers. February 13th, 15,000 subscribers. February 16th, 3 million views. March the 12th, I got swatted. March the 12th, there was a knock on the door while I was on the air live to my peeps, and it was the RCMP, the local federal police force that we have here in our little town. Two gentlemen were knocking on the door, and they weren't knocking like Girl Guide cookies. They were knocking to get in, and Jennifer went downstairs to see what the commotion was, and she was greeted by two officers with pistols aimed at her. I followed immediately to see what was going on. I came downstairs and out the front door, and they were now pointing them at me. And Jennifer and I, for about a minute or so, had our hands up in the air for the RCMP with pistols drawn at our heads. They weren't aiming for our chest. They weren't aiming for our wrists or our legs. They were aiming right between the eyes, and they were all of 6 feet away from us. Thankfully, it wasn't like the movies or on TV. They weren't yelling or anything like that. We didn't have to get on our faces and spread out. They asked us, "Is there anyone else in the house?" And we said, "No, it's just the two of us. How can we help you?" And they quickly realized the situation was fake. They had been sent on a wild goose chase, that there was something untoward going on in this house by some troll out there who thought it would be fun to send the cops over to the house and see if Bruce could get arrested on the air, just like they do in the States, I guess. I don't know. Thankfully, they only kicked at the door a couple of times. The door frame held for the most part, although there was a crack in it. We did get it repaired, and we had a friend of ours who was very good at making these repairs. The door is as good as new. What are you going to do? It just happens when you reach a certain level, or you reach a certain, I don't know what, in YouTube. There are people out there who hate. They just hate, and they don't care for people, for feelings or for security. They just, you know, they think a thrill's a thrill, and hatred runs deep, and it's out there, folks. We have our fans, and we also have our non-fans, and what can I say? It's just part of the business. Haven't had any more episodes like it since. Our detachment knows this address very well. It's in their files. Whenever a call comes in, if a call comes into this address, they just type it into the computer, and it says, "Oh, we've sent guys before to that address. Let's just track who made the call." Unfortunately, this particular individual who made the call, our friends here at the RCMP detachment couldn't track it down. However, they're still dealing with it because it went through an international border, and our friends in the US and our friends in Canada are constantly working on tracking down those who make these kinds of hoax phone calls, because it's an international border. So, yeah, people have been killed, and it's pretty scary stuff. Anyway, swatted on March the 12th, 2019. March 30th hit 20,000 subs anyway. April the 6th. Had a wonderful day. Actually, April the 5th, matter of fact. April the 5th, 2019, Jennifer and I met D&G Explorers in person in California. April the 6th, Jennifer and I met Debbie Emanuel in person in Chico, and her mom, that's right. April the 30th, I met Al Carter in Calgary in person. And June the 2nd, we hit 25,000 subs. And on July 26th, we hit 30,000 subscribers, and that's where we are now, 30,000, almost 31,000 subs. What a run this channel has had. There's been good days, bad days, but almost always good days and enjoyable. And I thank you all for your loyalty to this channel, all of your kind words and wishes, all of your encouragement, your interaction with me when I'm live, the comments and thumbs ups when I record a show and post a video. I love it all, and I thank you, all of you, very much from the bottom of my heart. There you are. Thank you guys for being here on my 2nd anniversary of my YouTube channel. We are still a micro influencer, they call us. Still desperately seeking a sponsor for this channel. Hopefully one day that will happen, which might really ease up the finances. But we are surviving on the ad revenue. It's the ads that I survive on, and that is why I keep posting like crazy to try to grow my channel as much as I can. I have the Facebook group page. I have a Twitter handle as well. and we're trying to grow the channel. And thank you for those of you who've been here for a good part of that ride. I really appreciate it. I have a couple of pieces of news today. I'm going to do a giveaway today, and I want to announce that right now. There's a giveaway happening today on this channel. What's that, Jennifer?
I've just been writing down everybody's names.
Oh, I see what you're just, okay.
Yeah.
So here's what's happening. If you're saying hi to me, if you're telling me where you live, how you doing, anything, Jennifer has been writing down the names of all of the participants of the chat. So please, if you would like to be in the giveaway, all you have to do is send me a message, say hi to me, best wishes, whatever you want to do, making a comment. Jennifer will get your name down. We are adding the names of all of the folks who are leaving a comment here into a little bowl, and I will start pulling out names. We have 13 different items that we're going to give away today. I don't know why it's 13. It just worked out that way. I put out the word to several cruise lines. I was asking cruise lines if they would be interested in donating any items that I could give away for my 2nd anniversary of this channel. And I had a couple respond to me. I have a feeling, though, that a couple of cruise lines didn't receive my message, probably because the way the internet works nowadays with large corporations is you send in a request and you have no idea where it's going. You have no idea who's going to get it. You have no idea whether the message is going to someone's desk and they're on holidays, they're ill, they're sick, they got laid off, they're not there anymore, the company's changed their policies and hasn't bothered to tell the outside world. But our good friends pass on to you guys and my good buddies at Holland America Cruise Lines out of Seattle have also sent me some items that I'm going to pass on to you folks today. And I'm just stoked about it. I wish I could tell you it was a cruise. I wish I could tell you it was something incredibly valuable. I'll tell you right now, if they were offering a free cruise, I'd be announcing that I'd be on a cruise right now, because I wouldn't be giving it away. I'd be getting on it with Jennifer. We are dying to get on a cruise ship, and we need to keep growing this channel, be able to do that. But some of the items I have today, let's actually, we'll wait another 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll do our first one. But we've got a few items here. For example, let me show off one of these items right here. This is from Alaska Cruise Line. Neat little thing. They're perfectly, I asked these cruise lines, send me stuff I can mail easily in the mailbox, because I don't want anything that's too difficult. We got here a leather bag tag. I don't know if you can see that. It's a blue leather bag tag from Holland America. You write your name and address on the back here, attach it to your bag. It comes with a little loop. Perfectly fits into a little box that will fit into a little envelope. And for us here in out of Canada, we'll drive across the border and probably mail it out of the US. That'll be great. We also have, I have 4 of those different colors. I also have here a little book. It's a little journal. I hope you can see that. If I take this elastic and move it over, I can, oh yeah, I had it the wrong way, sorry. Open it up right here. Here we go. And we open up a little journal here. I hope you can see that okay. We've got some sticky notes here, different colors of sticky notes here. We have larger sticky notes here. We have a pen here, Holland America pen. I'm doing this in reverse, so don't mind me. And then here is your journal of your cruise. If you're going on a cruise, whatever cruise line you're on, you enter day 1, day 2, day 3, logo on it right there. I got a couple of those that I'm going to give away today. That's a nice little piece, actually. I should have kept one for myself, but I'm not. And then also from Holland America, I have a couple of these guys, a couple of tote bags, giant tote bags. So if you're going to the grocery store, don't use plastic bags. Take a Holland America bag. It's got a logo on both sides and the handle, and you'll be able to use that for your groceries. Or on your next cruise, if you're going on Holland America, they would love it if you took one of those. If you're going on Princess, they would love it if you took one of these on a Princess cruise. But anyway, got a couple of those as well. Now, from our friends at Viking, I have here 2 mesh containers that are perfect for makeup or your bathroom stuff, or jewelry items, combs, brushes, anything small. They zip along the top here, and they're just perfect. They're see-through, so you can see inside what's in there. So if you're wondering where are the nail clippers, well, they're probably inside this little one right over here. Okay, they're labeled with the Viking logo. I got two for one person here in a gray color, and I have two more in a navy blue kind of color. Thank you very much, Viking. And then I have three of these guys. This here looks like a tiny little pouch that has the word, the logo Viking on it. But in reality, you open this thing up, or this one here, you open this one up. Here's the third one. I've already opened it. Sorry for the wrinkles, but it's a tote bag. It's a Viking tote bag. And you can see how wrinkled it is because it's inside itself. This actually is, this entire unit fits inside itself. It's the marvel of engineering. Anyway, Viking has given me three of these, and I'm handing those out as well today. So fantastic. We have a total of 13 items, courtesy of. Thank you to both cruise lines for the generous donation. I do appreciate it. To ship into Canada is not cheap, and they spent a little bit of money just to get these items to me, and I am very appreciative of that, to say the least. I would love to, going forward, I would love to have a much deeper relationship with both of these cruise lines, if you know what I mean, and hopefully someday there'll be sponsorship opportunities and promotion opportunities going forward. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, there you go. That is what we're going to do. Now, the news of the day, I'll get to that quickly, and then we'll do the draw, and then we'll play some trivia tonight. I've got two pieces of news. I've done videos on both pieces of news today. If you've been paying attention to my channel, Norwegian Cruise Line quietly is rolling out a decree from on high. It has not been blared out in a public way, in a big way, but the story goes that Norwegian is going to discontinue the ability for passengers to decorate their cabin doors. There's a lot of folks out there who've got cabin decorations that they make at home. Family reunions are famous for this. When a family of 50 people go on a cruise ship and they grab 10 or 15 or 20 rooms, whatever the number is, all their doors are decorated with family reunion memorabilia, and anniversaries are perfect for decorating your cabin door. Honeymooners decorate their cabin doors, and of course, frequent cruisers. Disney does it, Carnival does it, Royal Caribbean, all the cruise lines have it happening, but Norwegian has decided they are going to not allow it any longer. They are citing safety concerns as their main reason for discontinuing the decorations. And I've had a couple comments come to me from the video I posted, and one of my great viewers, Kareka, the Kareka's from Michigan, Saginaw, Michigan. I think it was Ken, sent me an email today saying he's a former firefighter, and he was saying that from a firefighter perspective, oh yeah, we don't want decorations on the outside of metal doors, not at all. These are made of paper. They're made of plastic. A flame touches the decorations, they just go up. The flame might not be the problem, but the toxic smoke coming off of these petroleum-based materials is deadly, very deadly. And there are photos on the internet that you can find where people have been very creative with their cabin decorations, and they've decorated not only outside of their doors, they've decorated the ceiling of the hallway, especially at Halloween time. They've made decorations onto the ceiling of these cruise ships down the hallways, and the buddies are across the hall, and so all the fake spider webs go right across the roof of the hallway, all the way down the other door on the other side. Again, a flame of any kind, a spark of any kind that ignites that stuff will cause smoke problems like you will not believe, that could be very deadly. And so Norwegian is doing perhaps what they've been told to do by the Coast Guard. They may have had an inspection and have been told very vehemently by the Coast Guard, you're coming into U.S. waters, you cannot have this happening here. Not a chance. It's way too dangerous. International waters, hey, it's up to the cruise line to decide what to do, but it could well be that the cruise line's own insurance company did an inspection on the ship, which is not uncommon. Cruise line insurance companies are always doing inspections unannounced on cruise ships. They pose as passengers, but they're not. and perhaps a report came back to head office from the insurance company for Norwegian saying, guys, under the fire rules and regulations, you're not going to be covered. Your insurance in effect is null and void for fire if you're going to have this happen to the outside of your doors. And so now the question is, what happens with everybody else? I know at Disney, this is a big deal. This is a huge, huge deal at Disney. They are selling in the shops, in their stores on board kits, actual door decoration kits in the shops. They're magnetic. You just open up the package and you can put all these little items on. Is this going to be nixed across the board? We'll find out as the day goes by. I'll stay on top of the story. That was story number 1, and it was a bit of a downer, but what are you going to do? Safety first. The second story, not surprising when I heard this, but I'm surprised it took as long as it did, and I'm surprised I haven't heard more of this already. In this case, it was Celebrity Cruise Lines announcing that the Celebrity Constellation cruise ship, which had been scheduled to do cruises in and out of the Dubai Persian Gulf area, is being pulled. They're pulling it out of there. Too much tension in the Persian Gulf with Iran, the US, and other countries, Great Britain. And the Constellation cruise ship will be redeployed to Tampa. And she will be doing a Caribbean and South American sailings, apparently. The schedules will be announced shortly, and there'll be changes made to the itinerary of the Constellation. Now, I had heard a little bit that they might still do some of the India and other areas cruises, but what they're going to probably do is not go into Oman, Dubai, Qatar, Bahrain. They're going to stay out of those regions and only do other areas, but I don't have the final details yet. I just got the word that they're pulling out of the Persian Gulf, as did P&O Cruise Lines about a week and a half ago. So this is the second cruise line to pull out of the Persian Gulf. Costa Cruising, which is owned by Carnival, does a lot of cruising in the wintertime there. MSC does cruising in there. Cunard comes in there from time to time. I'm trying to remember if ADA or TUI with Mein Schiff go in there as well. They may all pull out. And it's a shame because Dubai just announced in the last 3 days record numbers of cruise ships coming into Dubai for 2018 and 19. Record numbers of cruise visitors coming to the city. And it's possible, it's possible that between now and the end of the year, everyone might pull out of there completely because of safety concerns, because there are just too many warships and too many trigger-happy Navy personnel all over the Persian Gulf, the Strait of Hormuz. It is just becoming an absolute war zone for really no reason. A lot of politics and a lot of bad vibes, and a lot of testosterone is flowing instead of oil and other goods and passengers. And so until further notice, these cruise lines are probably going to pull out of this area. Too hot, too dicey, and billion-dollar cruise ships and $500 million cruise ships are not going to mix well with warships. And so out go the cruise ships, and that's bad news for all the port cities that have been visited by all of these cruise lines with hundreds of thousands of passengers, soon to become millions of passengers, because Dubai was spending $2+ billion to build a state-of-the-art, high-quality, 6-star cruise port for future business. It will probably still happen, and down the road, hopefully this business will come back. But for the rest of this year and into 2020, cruise lines are pulling out, and it's kind of too bad. So that was the news of the day that I followed. I did 2 videos, one on each story. If you get a chance, please check them out. Let me know what you think of the videos. If you like them, please give them thumbs ups. And if you're new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much. There you go. That is the news of the day, and that is the deal. And Jennifer is mixing the bowl right over here. She's mixing the bowl with all the different names of those of you who are in for the draw. And the odds.
Mixing.
See, mixing. You can almost see her hand. It's incredible. She's almost live on the channel. I see 82 of you here, 57 thumbs ups. Thank you very much for that today. Really appreciate the thumbs up on this live show. Thank you for joining me. And here's the deal. I will pull out, I'll tell you what I'm drawing for. I will pull out the name. Jennifer will write on the back of the ticket yes, that any of you who I pull, the name that I pull out, if I pull out your name, please send me an email on my email address, which should be below this description of this video. If it's not there at this minute, it'll be there later tonight when I get off the air. You will find my my email address, and just send me a private email and send me your proper name and mailing address, and Jennifer and I will then in the next few days, over the next week or so, get everything packaged up, and we'll get it mailed out to you, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's Canada, USA, Britain, UK, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Japan. It doesn't matter to me. So there you go. So okay, are we ready? Let's see. What are we going to draw first? Let's see. How about we do a Holland America tote bag right here? We'll pull out the winner, the name who's going to win the first of 2 Holland America tote bags. And
Close your eyes.
I have to close my eyes. I can't look. Make sure they see the bucket though that I'm pulling out. Here we go. All right, I'm not looking. I'm pulling out a name. Is that one? I got one there? Yes, I do. All right. Let's see who it is. Let me take a peek here. Brittany Lockwood. How about that?
Brittany.
Way to go, Brittany Lockwood. There we are. Hope you can see that. It's amazing how intense the light is. Here we go. Well done, Brittany Lockwood. Miss Jennifer will write down on the back of that ticket that this item is gone. Okay, congratulations, Brittany. You got yourself a Holland America tote bag worth thousands of dollars. I touched it, so it's priceless. All right, well, let's do a Viking cruise item. All right, let's give away one of the tote bags for Viking. Let's give away this gray one. It's a gray tote bag. Believe me, this is a tote bag, and we're not squishing it up. Anyway, we're giving away this tote bag, and okay, I'm looking away. Here's the bucket. Here we go. Okay, I got one coming out.
Okay.
I got one. Just one. Well, what do you know about that? Does anyone know who this person is? Does anyone know who that name is? Miss Debbie Emanuel. Congratulations, Debbie from Chico, California. You got yourself a Viking tote bag. Well done. That was good work there, Debbie. Well done. That's great. All right. The third item we're going to give away is going to be the Holland America leather, one of the leather bag tags. This one's one of the blue ones. Here we go. I'll show it again. It's inside this plastic container here. There's the information you put on the back. Yeah, there we go. You put your name and address on there, phone number, and it smells like real leather. It's not
like
plastic.
A cowboy.
It smells like a cowboy. It smells like Stampede from Calgary. It's awesome sauce. All right, who's getting the bag tag from Holland America? Let me. I put my hand in there. I can't look. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we got one coming. I got one. Here we go. Adventures with Duncan. Duncan N, I believe. Adventures with Duncan. Way to go, Adventures with Duncan. Congrats. There you go. If I can finally read that one. You got yourself an Holland America bag tag. Fantastic. All righty. Let's see if we give away another item from Holland America, because we got a few more of those. Let's do one of these journals. Let's do the Holland America journal that comes with the pen and the sticky pads and everything else. These are fantastic. All right, let's see who gets this one. Let's see. I'm thinking here, and I've got one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. It looks like Ed F. Can you see that? Ed, are you there? That I know. No, there are no other Frommerts watching this show. Congratulations, Ed. Way to go, buddy. All right, let's give away these 2 Viking Cruise mesh bags, perfect for your nail files and nail clippers and makeup and nail polish can go in here, and stuff here can go. You got your toothbrush, your toothpaste. You put one in the other if you want for just whatever bit. Stuff and stuff. Okay, so here we go. Let's draw for Viking Cruise Line prize. Here we go. And who we got here? Nathaniel Brown. We got Nathaniel here. Way to go, Nathaniel Brown. Congratulations. Let's see if I can. There it is. It finally zoomed in. You got the 2 from Viking. Jennifer is keeping all the prizes separated so they don't. We figure out and remember who gets what. Just make sure that fan over there doesn't blow that away.
That's why.
I have it.
We have a fan blowing over here that's
Hang on,
keeping me
just a
cool
second.
while I'm on the air.
If you went through your comments, you'd know that we're supposed to be getting something between 5:45 and 6 o'clock.
Well, I have. How do I know that? I've been too busy yapping to read.
Tom Henry said that.
Jennifer is heading downstairs. Apparently, there's something arriving at the door, and it's not a police officer. Jennifer is quite happy going downstairs to see what's going on. Something is arriving at our front door. I have no idea what's going on. I'm totally oblivious as to what's happening. I see a zillion of the names here. Welcome all of you guys to the show. I'm sorry I haven't been able to read off your names while I've been going here. Just been yapping away. Jennifer is saying thank you to whoever it is. So it's something good. It's something appreciated, I guess. We'll see what's going on. Thank you to all of you for being here and enjoying it. I'm having a great time. And don't forget, I've got trivia coming up after we do this, do these giveaways. All good, Jennifer?
All good.
It's all good. All good. Something came in. What do we got here? Oh. Well, now we're talking. Okay, let's show them the box.
There we go.
Now, what on earth could someone send me if someone remembers my address? And Tom Henry obviously does remember my address. I don't know if you folks in the United States know what this means, but you understand. You realize what the size of this box is. This is a pizza box. This is Panago pizza. Let's open it. What kind of pizza do we get? Well, look at that. We got a pepperoni pizza from Tom Henry. Thank you, Tom Henry.
You can't touch it until
That is
you've done the
fantastic.
giveaway.
I have to wait till after the show. I'll probably have to rewarm it up in the microwave. Tom Henry, that is hilarious. Thank you so much. Tom Henry, in particular, as there are a number of you viewers just like Tom Henry who support this channel. I am constantly amazed at the generosity of some of my viewers. Thank you, Tom, for everything you've done for this channel and for pizza tonight. We got dinner. We got dinner. Oh my God. That is hilarious. That's why we knew what time. Jennifer knew what time was coming here. All right. Too much fun. All right. Another bag tag is what's going out the door. Let's do one of the red ones. Okay, here we go. Just double check this one. Yeah, or it's an orange one. It got a bag tag. This is an Alaska. This is a Holland America Alaska bag tag in a kind of a tan color, and it is real leather, folks. It just has a wonderful smell of leather to it, and just it feels smooth.
burnt orange.
Ooh, it's nice. This is good stuff. This is the good stuff. All right. Well, who is going to be the lucky recipient of this bag tag? I'll close that later. Let's get the name. Let's go. Look, Bruce, don't be cheating. All right. And here it is. Okay, we got one. It's Michael Ross. Michael, congratulations to you. You got yourself a Holland America all leather bag tag. These are nice. These are very nice. You can use them on a cruise. You can use them on any trip, anytime. Fantastic. All right, what do we got now? We still have 4 Holland America items, and I still have 3 Viking items. All right, so we'll do another Holland America item. We'll do another bag tag right away. Back-to-back bag tags. So I had 4 of those. This one's a blue one. There it is right there. I'm going to keep the kit on so I can just close it. Tough to close up. All right, I'm not looking. I'm pulling out a name.
Okay.
I got it. I got it. Oh my goodness! Look who this is. It's Nurse Nancy from Wisconsin. Congratulations, Nurse Nancy. You're the winner of a Holland America bag tag as well. Well done. Good work. Fantastic. All right, that gives us 3 of each. So we'll do a Viking cruise item. Let's do a Viking tote bag. This one will be in black. This is a Viking tote bag for everyone. Let's dig in here, see if I can get one out. Okay, here we go. Who have we got? Scott Hammond. Scott Hammond. Let me zoom in. There you go, Scott. We should be able to see that right there. Scott Hammond, congratulations. You've got a Viking Cruise Line tote bag. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's do a Holland America tote bag. Here we go. One of these, the second of these, the second 2 of 2. All right, Holland America tote bag. And we'll dig out. Sorry, don't want to look. Okay, here we go. We got one. Here we go. It is MMJ Medic. MMJ Medic is the winner of a Holland America tote bag.
There you go.
Right in there?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. All right, that leaves us 2 of each. Okay, so we're going to give away now. We'll give away these 2 mesh bags from Viking. We have 2 navy blue colored mesh bags. We'll put this one inside this one. Close this up like that. And we'll dig out the winner of that one. Here we go. Having fun.
Only one. Only one. Only.
Have I got one there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one. And it's Trish Simons. Trish, congratulations. You got a Viking Cruise Line. You got 2 mesh bags from Viking Cruise Line. Perfect for taking on a cruise or any travel you are considering of doing. Absolutely wonderful. Even a weekend getaway, these are handy. All right, we have 2 items left from Holland America, 1 from Viking. We'll do the last bag tag. It's another one of these tan colored leather bag tags from Holland America. And I will put my hand in there and dig one out. Here we go.
Okay.
Have I got it? Yeah, I got it. And it's BB's Fantastic Adventures. Hang on. It's right here. BB's Fantastic Adventures. Congratulations. You are the winner of a Holland America. There it goes again. You know what, BB's, it's got wings. It fell.
It goes on adventures.
Here it goes.
That's an
It goes on its
adventure.
own adventure. I got it. It's right there. And
Thank
Jennifer has it, and it's all good. Leaving us with 1 Viking item and 1 Holland America item. Let's do the Viking tote bag. This is the tote bag I opened to see what this looked like from those little tiny
We'll
pouches.
squish it back.
All you need to do is just, I think, air it out for a while and put a bunch of stuff in it. It'll probably just, all the creases will come out, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Okay, the Viking tote bag.
Okay.
Who is going to be the winner of that? Let me pull a name up. Okay, Sandra Kolb. Sandra Kolb. Congratulations, Sandra.
Okay.
You got Viking Cruises tote bag. And
Last
but not least, we have one more gift to give away. It's a journal, the second of 2 from Holland America. Fantastic looking item. Again, these are
really
so
nice.
cool. Yeah, they're really neat. These, I think if you bought this at one of these stores, I bet you they're like $20. maybe
Probably.
more. All right, here we go. Let's dig out a name from the bucket. Here we go.
Okay.
Here it is. And who have I got here? I got Brian Teague. Brian Teague. Congratulations, Brian. You are the winner. There we are, of a Holland America journal. And there you go. Those are the 13 prizes
Okay.
we are giving away tonight. And again, I want to thank Valerie. I believe the name was Valerie over at Holland America. She actually took my call. I was blown away that I could actually telephone the corporate offices at Holland America, explained who I was. I got to talk to Valerie directly, told her what I wanted to do, and she said, "Oh yeah, sure, yeah, we can do that for you." And within 5 days, 6 days, boom, it arrived. The package arrived in California. They sent me a FedEx box. I had no idea it was coming. It's right here. You think I throw this stuff away? Oh no, oh no. This is my souvenir. Here, I'm just going to cover up the addresses. But there's Viking Cruises. They sent me this package. And Brian Singer is who I want to thank publicly. Brian works at Viking. I don't know Brian's actual position at the firm. I've left a message. I've tried to reach out to anyone at Viking personally to thank them, but I want to thank them on the air. Thank you so much, Viking and Holland America, both of you, for sending this little YouTuber in Canada these items that I could share with my viewers. It's just tremendous. I hope that, look at that. There are bites missing from a slice of pizza already. Jennifer is already chomping. Yeah, and it smells so good.
Yeah.
But again, thanks to the 2 cruise lines for all of your help so far, and all the others out there. The folks at Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Cunard, Celebrity, MSC. You're all out there. You know who you are. My viewers know who you are. We talk about you all the time. Norwegian, I would love to talk to you and would love to give away more goodies for my viewers anytime. And of course, anytime you want to talk any kind of sponsorship, I am more than interested. All right, there you go. There's the day updates for the day. I don't have time to give everyone a shout out. The names are here. I've been strolling by all day long. Thank you, all of you who have been here. I'm so pleased and humbled that you're all here. 68 thumbs ups today. Thank you for that. 77 is the current count right now. Thank you for that too. I see John LeBeau says bonus slice of pizza. I will call out your names though on trivia, which I'm about to do now. So if you want to hear your name called tonight on the show, it's simple. Stick around for trivia, which I'm going to start right now. And it's easy if you've never been here for trivia before. Here's what I do. I start my big ass iPad over here and I set up my questions. And I use my big ass iPad pencil right over here. Here's my big ass iPad. And I will read out a question for you. It'll have anywhere from 10 to 50 correct answers. And if you think you know any one of the answers to the following questions coming up, just type in your answer, but only one per message. So if I ask you for city names for something and you think you know 3 or 4 of them, send me 3 or 4 separate messages with one answer per message. This gives everybody a chance to get the answers in, and I will read off the answers as best I can, and your name will be shouted out across the world to everybody who's out there. Right now, 73 people will hear it, but this show will be watched on the rerun as well, and who knows how many thousands of times you'll become famous. Anyway, there you go. Thank you for joining me, and thanks for joining for trivia. Let's get this thing started. The first question of the day is here we go, is a trivia question regarding a little bit of music. Here you go. You don't have to know a specific song. You don't have to know a specific year. All you got to tell me is this is easy. There are 56 correct answers, and every one of you out there can get at least one of these, if not 2 or 3 or 4 of these correct or more. Here it is. Can you name the artists, the musical artists, that have had #1 hits for 3 consecutive years? So what musical artists since 1941, from 41 to now, up until 2019, have had #1 hits at least 3 years in a row? Fire away your best guesses, and let's see who you got. Ed F is saying, I'm going on Holiday America in January. That's perfect. Way to go, Ed. Fantastic. All right, who we got here? Just looking at my messages coming in. It's a bit of a delay here on my end. Any guesses? What musical artists have had #1 hits for at least 3 years in a row? And we're watching here. Oh, I've got to just scroll through here. Pardon me, folks. I'm going to catch up here. Here we go. Here we go. Pardon me. And we're coming through. Yeah, they're coming. The guesses are coming. I'm just behind you, folks. Just pardon me. Pizza Police. That's what it was. It was the Pizza Police that came in. Thank you, guys. Tom Henry, thanks so much. That's a great idea, buddy. I love it. Yes.
Robert LeBlanc says that we should autograph the empty pizza box and give it away.
Yeah, we should autograph the empty pizza box and give it away. Yeah, like I'm going to mail that. You know how much that's going to cost me to send? Not a chance. That's great. Let's see here. Continuing through here. Sorry, folks. My phone is, for whatever reason, it's way behind here, and I've got to catch up to the comments. Here come the guesses. All right, you just keep them coming, guys, and I will knock off the correct answers. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. You guys are really into it. This is fantastic. 64 of you are still here. Thank you for putting up with me tonight. Bakersfield says cool jazz. Robert LeBlanc. The Beatles, Bruce. The Beatles would have had #1 hits 1964 to 1970, 6 years in a row. Yeah, at least 3 years. You got that right. Sheila says Japan. These are inside jokes. Linda Lou, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is the guess. Let me tell you something. Michael Jackson did not have 3 consecutive years of #1 hits. How about that? He took a year off. He took too long to release the next album. Whatever the deal, he didn't have 3 consecutive years of #1s. He had a ton of #1s, a ton, but not 3 consecutive years. Sheila, Elvis, some guy named Elvis Presley. Yes, Elvis from 56 to 62. Elvis had #1 hits 3 years in a row. I'm not sure if Elvis matched it again second time with 3 or more, but I saw it at least the one time. All right, now we have Edward Mullen, Lennon, John Lennon. John Lennon as a solo artist Let me see if he had number one hits for loving every minute of it. I don't see John Lennon with that. Michael Jackson, we tried. Sorry, Debbie. Thank you, Edward Mullen. Sherry, awesome. Michael Jackson. No, John LeBeau. The Bee Gees. Yes, the Bee Gees. Let me see here. 75 to 79. 4 years in a row, the Bee Gees had number one hits. They had hits prior to that, but not 3 in a row for number ones. Ed Tolleson Jr. out of the beautiful city of New York City is guessing the Beach Boys. And yes, sir, from 64, 65, and 66, the Beach Boys had number one hits. 3 years in a row for sure. I don't see any others consecutive 3 or more after that. Norman Duarte, Bruce, what size is your big iPad? I can send you, what's that, a cover stand? I can send you in a box me on Facebook. Oh, I see. Thank you, Norman. I'll let you know. All right, let's see what we got here. Kathy, Neil Diamond, Kathy BCCC, Neil Diamond. Let's see, the incredible Neil Diamond. Let's see if Mr. Neil Diamond had 3 consecutive years of number one hits. Yes. Not showing 3 consecutive years of number ones. He had hits many years in a row, obviously. Ed F., winner of a bag tag, I believe. Prince, he's saying that Prince have 3 or more years of number one hits. He's asking me. Let's take a look here. No, I cannot find Prince with 3 or more years of number one hits. Billy Joel, Kathy Hennessy. Hi, Kathy. Billy Joel, let's go into the 70s here. Billy Joel into the 80s. Billy Joel into the 90s. No, not Billy Joel either. Not 3 single number ones in 3 separate years in a row. Ellis, E-L-I-S. I don't know who that is. I haven't heard of Ellis. Or Elvis, a typo. JC, we got Elvis, no problem. Beatles, we have. Thank you, Trish. Linda Lou, Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. Let me see if Frank Sinatra ranked as a 41 and forward. Frank Sinatra. I'm not showing Frank Sinatra either. I'm shocked at that. I would have thought in the 40s or 50s he would have had a number one hit for 3 straight years, but I'm not showing him. Michael Jackson. Kelly Harris. Thank you, Kelly. We tried that. Sheila. John Denver. Let's see, John Denver, child of the 70s and 80s. John Denver, no. John Denver did not rank. Wait a minute, let me just triple check here. Yeah, even back into the late 60s. Nope, not John Denver either. Who else we got? Queen. Carla Miller is guessing Queen. Looking for Queen here. Not finding Queen. Let me move this in a little closer so I don't have to look quite so far. There we go. We're still off camera on that. Nope, I don't have Queen either. All right, who's next? Elvis from Blue Crush. Thank you, Blue Crush. JC had Elvis. Bobby Harrell. Alan Jackson. Alan Jackson, country star. I don't know if we're covering country or not in this quiz. Alan Jackson could well have 3 number one consecutive years of hits. This is pop. It looks like we have pop artists here. Okay. Okay. Sherry Awesome Sunsets. Whitney Houston, Bruce. Yes, 85 to 88. Whitney Houston did 85, 86, 87, 88. That's 4 years in a row. And 1990, 91, 92, and 93, another 4 years ago, Whitney did it twice, at least 3 years straight with number one hits. Jermaine Rogers, Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole, not showing Nat King Cole, not in the 50s or 60s, 40s, 50s, or 60s. Can't find Nat King Cole with 3 consecutive years of number one hits. Masters Game, Michael Jackson. Blue Crush, Bee Gees. Robert LeBlanc, Michael Jackson. Debbie Manuel. Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi. Let me look here. Bon Jovi. Yes, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90. Bon Jovi includes Bon Jovi himself. Had number one hits in consecutive years. Well done, Debbie. Michael Cruise for Life has Michael Jackson. Sheila has Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash crossing over to the other side. I think only on the charts, on the country charts, would Johnny Cash have 3 consecutive years. The Boss, Cool Jazz, Bruce Springsteen. He's guessing The Boss. Looking, I don't see him. Let's see here. The Boss. No, not Bruce Springsteen either. Who else we got? Lionel Richie, Kathy Hennessy, Lionel Richie. We're looking at the 70s and forward for sure. For Lionel, yes. 81, 1982, 83, 84, 85, and 86. Lionel Richie, absolutely a hit machine, a #1 hit machine, not just a hit machine, a #1 hit machine. Brittany had Elvis. Thank you, Brittany, again. Sarah Fina, Michael Jackson, Alan Carter, Neil Diamond, Bruce. We've tried them. Jermaine Rogers, Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke. I'm looking for 50s, 60s. Nope, no Sam Cooke. Sorry, Jermaine. Sherry Awesome, Dolly Parton, Sherry, Dolly Parton in the 70s. She might have crossed over, but she spent most of her time on the countryside. I don't have Dolly Parton in there for 3 separate years in pop. Kathy BCCC had the Beatles. Wes Morrison has Johnny Cash. Hi, Wes. How you doing, buddy? Blue Crush, Rolling Stones. Okay, 65, 66, 67. The Rolling Stones definitely hit the top for 3 years in a row. And was that the only time? That was the only time the Stones were #1 3 consecutive years. Thank you, Blue Crush. Brittany Lockwood and Michael Jackson, we've done. Sheila is guessing Kiss. Sheila is guessing Kiss. I don't have them. Not a #1 hits. Ed F had the Rolling Stones. Dan N, In Sync. In Sync. Let's see here. Nope, have not got In Sync at all. Let's see, that's that Dan N. Ghislaine Desjardins, GD for short. Michael Jackson, we've tried. Brittany Lockwood, Bruce Springsteen, we've tried. Debbie Prince, we've tried. Cruise for Life, Love, Beatles, we've tried. Sherry Awesome. Britney Spears. Okay, let's see. Britney Spears. Let me see. Britney Spears. I'm not finding Britney Spears. Let me just check one more time. 3 years with a #1 hit. Not Britney Spears. Nope, she had a lot of hits, but not 3 in a row for #1s. 3 years in a row. Okay, Robert had Elvis. Sheila came in with the Eagles. The Eagles. Looking for the Eagles and not finding them. There were gaps. They probably had 2 years in a row and probably #2s and #3s and #4 hits, but not #1s 3 years in a row. Trish Simmons or Simons. Rod Stewart. Let's see. That man is also a hit machine. Did Rod Stewart do it? Did he make it happen? No, not 3 years in a row. #1s. Nope. Hank Williams, that's country. Beyonce, Debbie Manuel. Beyonce, Bruce. Yes. 2006, 2007, 2008. Beyonce had #1 hits for 3 straight years. All right, we got Taylor Swift. Sherry Awesome. Taylor Swift. Not showing Taylor Swift yet with 3 consecutive years. Maybe this year will be the one or next year will be the one. Who else have we got here? Backstreet Boys. Brittany Lockwood. The Backstreet Boys. Did they have #1s for 3 straight years? Nope, they did not. Who else? Sheila, Beach Boys, we've done. Celine Dion, Susan R. Celine Dion. Celine, nope, not showing her as #1s for 3 straight years. Stevie Wonder from Kathy Hennessy. Stevie Wonder, the incredible machine, music machine, Mr. Stevie Wonder. No. It's incredible. Stevie Wonder does not show a #1 hit for 3 consecutive years or more. Stevie Wonder has had how many? 40, 50 top 50 hits, top 40 hits. All cray, all blay. All right, moving on. Herman's Hermits. Laura Little, Herman's Hermits. Looking for the 60s, 70s. Nope, did not do it. Let's see. Dan N, Florida. John LeBeau, Paul McCartney. Oh, yeah, Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney and Wings, 1973, 74, 75, 76. And Paul McCartney as an individual artist, 1982, 83, and 84. Add that to the Beatles for 6 straight years, and you're talking a hit machine. That is a hit-making guy. Fantastic. Love Paul McCartney. Let's see. Sheila, the Rolling Stones. Brittany, 98 Degrees. 98 Degrees. No. Mariah Carey, Jermaine Rogers. Mariah Carey, 1990, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 2000. 11 straight years with at least one #1 hit per year. Mariah Carey, the absolute champion, and looks like the consecutive champion, Mariah Carey. Wow, what a machine. Awesome stuff. Laura Little, 4 seasons. The 4 seasons. Yes, 1962, 63, and 64. The 4 seasons had #1 hits in all those years. Sheila had the Beatles. Edward is coming in with The Boss. We've tried him. Jermaine, Whitney Houston. We've done Whitney. Laura Little, Dave Clark 5. That would be a 60s band. Not showing the Dave Clark 5. Blue Crush, the Beatles. We've done them. Brittany Lockwood, John Denver. We tried John. Just got a PayPal donation from Robert LeBlanc. Thank you, Robert. I just saw that pop up on my screen. Thank you for your donation to my channel. I really appreciate that, as I always do. Let's move on here. Continuing, Brittany, John Denver, we tried John. Kathy Hennessy, Barbara Streisand, the incredible Barbara Streisand. Hello, gorgeous. Let's see. Yes, 1977, 78, 79, and 1980. She did 4 years in a row, #1 hits. Wonderful artist. Robert LeBlanc, Frank Sinatra. We can't find Frank. Kenny Rogers. Sheila, she's saying Kenny Rogers, Bruce. Bruce, I've played your quizzes before, and you've had Kenny Rogers on there for answers with respect to music. The guy is a music hit machine. And he is. Kenny Rogers, The Fifth Dimension, Kenny Rogers. But 3 consecutive years, #1 hits? Nope. Many consecutive years, hits, top 10s, but not #1. Britney Spears, Cruise for Life. I thought we did that. We did her already. I think so. Britney Spears, could not find her. Thank you, Cruise for Life. Jermaine, the Bee Gees. We did the Bee Gees already. Janet Jackson, Maria. Yes. Janet Jackson, 1989, 1990, and 1991. 3 years in a row, Janet Jackson had #1 hits. Her brother did not have 3 consecutive years of #1 hits. Michael Jackson didn't. She has more top 40s than he does, by the way, by 1. Unbelievable. Tom Henry, lots of buffering tonight. It's because of the pizza. It's in the air. Brittany Lockwood, Kenny Chesney, that's country. Trish Simmons, ABBA, the group ABBA from Sweden, is it? ABBA. I'm not finding ABBA with 3 or more years of #1 hits. Neil Diamond, we tried. Edward, sorry. Sheila, ZZ Top. ZZ Top in the 80s or 90s, maybe, but nope, can't find them. Rascal Flatts, sorry, Brittany, no, can't do. Cruise for Life, Kenny G. Kenny G. Oh, man, Kenny G. Did he have #1 hits? I don't think Kenny G had 3 years in a row of #1 hits. No, he did not. Sorry, Cruise for Life. Brittany, Green Day. No. Jermaine, Janet Jackson. We just did that. Did that wonderful artist. Brittany Lockwood, Madonna. Yes, Madonna. 1984, 1985, 1986, and 1987. And then 1989, 1990, and 1991, and 1992. Madonna had 2 4-year stints in not succession, but with a bit of a break. Well done, Brittany. Susan R. Michael Jackson. Sheila, Justin Bieber. The Biebs. The Biebs. Justin Bieber, not showing him with #1s 3 years in a row. Unbelievable. He's got, I don't know, 200 million YouTube subscribers, and he doesn't have 3 consecutive years of #1 hits, according to this quiz. Brittany, Prince, we've tried. Barry Manilow, Clifford Sayers. Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow. Yes, I was thinking 70s, and sure enough, 1975, 1976, 1977. Barry Manilow had 3 years of #1 hits. He was a huge sensation. He had been working for years prior to that, writing jingles for commercials, including McDonald's and many other brands. Barry Manilow, a music machine. Debbie Manuel had Madonna. We've done Madonna already. Tom Henry, Steve Miller Band, Bruce. The Steve Miller Band. The Rolling Stones, we've done. Peter Heckema, thank you. Peter, welcome to the show and the channel, as always, and thank you for all your support of this channel. Blue Crush, Led Zeppelin. No, Led Zeppelin was not a top 40 hit machine. They sold a lot of albums, but not a lot of singles. Kathy Hennessy, Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross. Nope, I don't have Luther in here for 3 consecutive years of #1 hits on the pop charts. Masters Game, Bee Gees. We did the Bee Gees already. Susan Arndt, the Jackson 5. Now, there you go. The Jackson 5. They were a 70s hit machine. I do not show the Jackson 5 with 3 consecutive years with #1 hits. Mercy Me says, Brittany, D&G Explorers Culture Club. The Culture Club, do you really want to hurt me? Yes. Culture Club, no, I'm not showing, and I'm not showing the other one that Brittany had, Mercy Me. I have no idea who that is. It shows how old I am. Norman had Rolling Stones. D&G, Taylor Swift. Linda Lou, wow, no Michael Jackson. D&G, Adele. D&G, Adele. Adele, I don't show 3 years up to 2019 with #1 hits. I'm not showing Adele yet. Interesting. Sheila, Nat King Cole, we did Nat King Cole already. George Strait doesn't count here. He's country. Bing Crosby, Sheila, yes, 1942, 43, 44, 45, and 46. Bing Crosby had #1 hits every year. He is the second oldest artist on this list. There's one before him. Billy Joel, we've tried. Debbie, Wes Morrison, I sure you enjoyed the visit from the Royal Canadian Pizza Police. Very enjoyable. They didn't knock down the front door. They knocked politely. As a matter of fact, Jennifer saw him coming up the road and beat him to the punch. Brittany, John Mellencamp. John Cougar Mellencamp. Not showing John Cougar Mellencamp for 3 years in a row of #1 hits. Unbelievable. Celine Dion, no. Billy Idol. Billy Idol. White Wedding. Billy Idol, no, not showing Billy Idol with 3 consecutive years of #1 hits either. Elton John, Wes Morrison, yes, I think we got a winner here. Let me take a look. 73, 74, 75, 76. Elton John had #1 hits. Fantastic. All right, moving on to Bob Seger. Bob Seger, great artist. Not showing Bob with 3 years in a row #1 hits. Beach Boys, we've done. Clifford, Sheila, West. Okay, who's next now? Brittany, Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton. Not showing Eric Clapton either. Nope. Let's see here. Sheila, good guess. Wes. Cruise for Life. Temptations. The Temptations. Let's see now. Where were we? Did I not see them here before? Temptations. No, I do not have the Temptations. They had a lot of hits, though, a ton. They were recorded in LA and in Motown, and they had the band in LA back them up. Robert LeBlanc, Rolling Stones, D&G Explorers, Katy Perry. Katy Perry, yes. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. 5 years in a row, Katy Perry had #1 hits. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. I'm not finding Lady Gaga on this quiz, and I'm questioning this quiz's reality because Lady Gaga had to have had 3 years in a row, but not showing here. Britney Spears, we've tried again. Sorry, Brittany. Cool Jazz, The Four Tops. The Four Tops. Not showing The Four Tops either. Aretha Franklin, Blue Crush, Aretha Franklin. Looking at the 60s and the 70s and then into the 80s, cannot find Aretha Franklin. Frank Sinatra, no. David Bowie, Nina Frank. David Bowie, not really a top 40 hit machine until later in his career, and he did not successfully chart 3 years in a row, according to this chart. D&G, Elton John, we got him. Beyonce, I think we've done. Have we not? Yes, we've done. Andy Williams, Sheila, Andy Williams from the 60s. No, can't find Andy Williams. Justin Timberlake, Brittany, Justin Timberlake. Huge artist. Love him on Saturday Night Live. Cannot find Justin Timberlake 3 consecutive years or more. In sync or on his own, cannot find Justin Timberlake. The 4 seasons we've got. Madonna, we've done. Whitney Houston, we've done. Patti LaBelle. The incredible artist, Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle, can't find her. No, Stevie Wonder, we've tried. 3 Dog Night. 3 Dog Night, 70, 71, and 72. Yes, we've got 3 Dog Night. Gladys Knight and the Pips. Gladys Knight and the Pips, can't find them either. Weird Al Yankovic, no. The Baritones of Bakersfield, nice try, D&G. Carrie Underwood, that would be country. Elton John, we've done. The Supremes, Maria, yes. 1964, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. The Supremes were chart machines, #1 hit machines. every year. CCR, Blue Crush. CCR, no, not 3 consecutive years with number ones. They had top 10s though. Bruce Springsteen, no. Aretha, we've tried. Franklin. Dean Martin, we'll take a quick pick, but no Dean Martin, no. Kenny Chesney, country. Dolly Parton, country. Tiny Tim, way out there. Temptations, we've tried already. Garth Brooks, country. Barry Manilow, we got him already. Reba McEntire, country. Bing Crosby, we did. Diana Ross, on her own. Diana Ross, as a solo artist, no. Whitney Houston, we've done Whitney. The Platters, 50s, no, can't do it. Not there. Who else we got? The Supremes. Aerosmith, question mark. JC, Aerosmith, Bruce? Aerosmith, no, not Aerosmith. Supremes, we've tried. Donna Summer, no. Disco era. Rolling Stones, no. Sly and the Family Stone, yes. From Woodstock, 69, 70, and 71, Sly broke out and hit it big. Gloria Estefan and the Sound Machine. Not showing Gloria Estefan and the Sound Machine. No. Whitney Houston, Fleetwood Mac. We did Whitney. Fleetwood Mac. No, they did not do 3 years in a row. Number ones. Garth Brooks, country. Animals from the 60s, 70s. No. James Taylor. Not 3 years in a row. Hits, and more hits. Who else here? Barry White in the 70s and 80s. No. It's buffing too much, says Maria. Bruce, you should do a country music quiz sometime. Rush, no. Donna Summer, no. Cyndi Lauper, no. Donna Summers, no. Madonna, John Cougar Mellencamp, no. Received a PayPal donation from Debbie Emanuel. Thank you, Debbie, for your unbelievable support of my channel. You are just so special. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it through PayPal. Thank you very much. Quickly moving on here, trying to catch up with you guys. George Benson, Tina Turner, Madonna, Fleetwood Mac, Heart, ABBA, Guns N' Roses, Beatles, Rolling Stones, NSYNC, Tom Jones, Avril Lavigne, Gordon Lightfoot, Phil Collins. Yes, Phil Collins, 1988, 89, and 1990, 3 years in a row. Let's see, who else have we got here? Interesting trivia, says JC. Bruce Springsteen never had a number one hit. Highest was number 2 with Philadelphia. Amazing. I think ELO never had a number one. Always they had number 2s, not number 1s. Kelly Harris, Journey. No, not 3 consecutive years, number 1s. Johnny Cash, we've tried. The Who, Bee Gees, Prince, Beyonce, Andy Gibb, Madonna, Supremes, Taylor Swift, Pat Benatar, Def Leppard, Aretha Franklin, Katy Perry, Bee Gees. We've done these, or these don't work. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Not 3 years with number 1s. Pitbull. No. Yes, no. 50 Cent. No. CCR, no. Bing Crosby, we've done him. Neil Sedaka, no. Chicago. I was thinking Chicago would have had a shot at it. But no, not 3 consecutive years. Backstreet Boys, we've tried already. Petula Clark, no. She had a couple of years. Yes, the Eagles. George Michaels, even after Wham. George Michaels, no. Paula Abdul, yes, 89, 90, and 91. We've got her for 3 years. Wham, just like I said, can't find it. Cyndi Lauper, no. The Bangles, no. Ray Charles, a quick look here. Yes, 60, 61, and 62. That's one of the early ones. Beautiful day in Southern Nevada. Hi, Dylan LaRue. Welcome, buddy. We're trying to figure out artists that have had at least a number 1 hit for 3 years in a row. And we're running out of guesses. We're coming on here. Men at Work, no. Bob Dylan, I don't think so. No, not Bob Dylan. George Michael's, no. Boys to Men, yes. 94, 95, 96, 97. Boys to Men. Leanne Rimes, no. Mariah Carey, we've just had her for 11 straight years. She's the champion right now. Jimmy Buffett, no. Schmengi Brothers, oh, they were hot. They were hot, but they had top 100 hits. The Fix, no. John Denver, no. Cat Stevens, no. He was hot in the early 70s, gave it up, came back. Not 3 years in a row. Who else have we got here? Kenny Rogers, the New Edition, no. Aretha Franklin, no. Jackson 5, no. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. No. Smokey Robinson, haven't got him. No. Osmond Brothers, no. Donnie Marie, no. Sonny and Cher, no. George Harrison, no. Not even George Harrison. Linda Lou, hi to my neighbor to the south, Dylan. Madonna, we've done. Jim Evans, Captain and Tennille, no. Janet Jackson, we did. Janet, got her on here. Cher, Tina Turner, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Frank, hold on a minute. Who are you trying to get? Anka, Paul Anka, not Frank. Paul Anka is who the guess is, and no, he did not have 3 consecutive years. Zach Tube is saying hi there. Hi there, Zach Tube. Bette Midler, no, just stopping by, says Zach. How you doing, buddy? Turtles, no. Savannah, Shania Twain. That would have been in the late 90s into the 2000s, and no, I think country is where we got to go there. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Cher, Manhattan's Commodores. We did Lionel Richie, Donna Summer, Robert LeBlanc. I just donated to TWB. Who else will? Thank you, Robert. Others have followed you. Thank you. Susan R., Dolly Parton, James Brown, Lady Gaga, Justin Timberlake, Diana Ross. None of these are showing. Trying to redeem myself. Christina Aguilera, Dan N. Yes, 1999, 2000, and 2001. Christina Aguilera had hits in at least 3 consecutive years. Prince, Elton John, Kenny G. We've done these already. Blondie, aha, yeah, 1979, 80, and 81. Blondie. Justin Bieber, ELO, no. Kenny Loggins, no, not Kenny Loggins, no. Not the Biebs. Timberlake, America, Susan R. Guessing the group America. Nope, not showing 3 straight years of number 1s. Brittany Lockwood, I did a donation at the beginning of the show, and thank you, Brittany. I know you did, and thank you so much for that. AC/DC, no. CSNY, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, no. Mac Hammer, Jermaine Rogers, Chris Brown, Usher, Britney, no, and no. Taylor Swift, no. Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass, no. Jay-Z, no. Styx, no. Backstreet Boys, no. Do not wear a watch. Let's see. Lionel Richie, Peter Frampton, The Carpenters, Shaggy, Sting, Janis Joplin. Let me take a look for the Carpenters. No. The others, no. James, no. Peggy Lee, no. Jimi Hendrix, no. Mercy Me is my favorite band. The Police, the Polizei in the 80s, no. Brian McKnight, I saw them in concert earlier this year. Sheila, Chuck Berry, not even Chuck Berry, no. Hank Williams, that's country. Genesis, no. Kenny Rogers, Cars. They're guessing the Cars. No. Mr. Robert Palmer, Jennifer Lopez. Yes, Jennifer Lopez, 2001, 2, and 3. Cars, no. Mr. No. Doobs, the Doobie Brothers, the Doobers. No, not 3 consecutive years with number 1s. Paula Abdul. Did we not do her? We've done Paula Abdul. We got her. Glenn Campbell. No, I don't have Glenn Campbell, although his work is in here somewhere. Willie Nelson, no. George Michael, we've tried. Taylor Swift, no. Smokey Robinson, no. Sam Smith, no. Glenn Miller, yes. Glenn Miller, 41, 42, and 43. Talking Heads, the Dorsey Brothers. Talking Heads, no. Dorsey Brothers, no. Dionne Warwick, she was huge in the 60s, 70s. No. Pink Floyd, not a top 40 machine. Diana Ross, we tried. Fleetwood Mac, we tried. Queen, Temptations, we tried these guys. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Leonard Skinner, no. Bing Crosby, Teddy Pendergrass on the R&B side would be up there for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Danielle Nagy. I just saw your donation to them through PayPal. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Fantastic. You guys are great today. Who else we got here? Rosemary Clooney. No. Engelbert Humperdinck. He was huge. He was a star. No, I haven't got him here. Journey or Steve Perry? No. Tina Turner? No. Carole King? No. Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett, not even left my heart in San Francisco. He needed 2 more years. Didn't get 2 more years of hits like number ones. Wayne Newton. Wayne Newton. No. Blue Oyster Cult. No. Tony Orlando and Dawn. No. Patti LaBelle. No. Casey and the Sunshine Band. Yes. 75, 76, and 77. Casey and the Sunshine Band had 3 years of number 1 hits. Smokey Robinson, Carly Simon, Richard Marx, Chicago. Looking here for Richard Marx, Chicago. No, I know that for sure. Olivia Newton-John, yes. Olivia Newton-John, 1980, 81, and 82. She had number 1 hits 3 consecutive years. Ethel Merman, no. Diana Shore, no. The Bee Gees, we did Rihanna, Linda Lou, Rihanna, 2006, 7, and 8. And 2010, 11, and 12. Rihanna twice had hits 3 years in a row at number 1. Ricky Martin did not do it 3 years in a row. James Ingram. No got James Ingram. Mums Mabley, no. Mark Anthony, Woody Guthrie, no. Golden Earring, Simon and Garfunkel, no. Not even Paul Simon. The Ventures, no. Pink, Peter Gabriel, Pink, no. Peter Gabriel, no. Springsteen, Cardi B, Four Seasons, Nicki Minaj, no. Aerosmith, Jefferson Airplane, I'll give you Jefferson Starship, 85, 86, and 87. Eminem, David Lee Roth, no and no. Nemo, Eagles, Beach Boys, Chuck Berry, no. Neo, Spice Girls, REM, U2, Stevie Wonder, Elton John, Rod Stewart, Anne Murray, Frankie Valli, no, not even, because the Four Seasons, I think we did. He was in the Four Seasons, so we got him already. Johnny and Joe, Ricky Martin, Neil Sedaka, Edie Gourmet, Sting, Linda Ronstadt, Maroon 5, The Doors, Neil Diamond, Kelly Clarkson, Nickelback, 50 Cent, Bette Midler, Cruise with Us, hi Cruise with Us, Brittany, Bruce, I am still here, but I'm drawing a complete blank. It's okay. Jerry Lee Lewis, Peter, Paul and Mary, Sugar Ray, Blink 182, Michael McDonald, Offspring, The Who, Metallica, Sammy Davis, nope, Spinners, Debbie Boone, no, not Debbie Boone, just once, only once. Frank somebody, Black Safety, Pat Boone, no. Let's see, Tony Orlando, the Cleftones, no. Sabbath, Black Sabbath, maybe Donnie Marie, Guns N' Roses, no. I'll give you hints as soon as I catch up with you guys. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Buddy Holly, not Buddy Holly. Sheila Kay, as Casey and the Sunshine Band. Free concert, says Linda Lou, was great, fantastic. Jim Evans, Lionel Richie, we did. Rick Springfield, no. J-Lo, no. Who else we got here? Savage Garden, Nirvana, No Sound, Ed Sheeran, back. Jay and the Americans, Van Halen, Billy, I don't know who that is. Moody Blues, Drake, Destiny's Child, yes. 99, 2000, and 2001. Bette Midler, Alicia Keys, yes. 2007, 8, 9, and 10 for Alicia Keys. Salt and Pepper, Dion, Pearl Jam, nope. And I've caught you guys. I've caught up to you guys. Okay, I can give you hints. Here we go. Oh my gosh. This woman had number 1 hits in 72, 73, 74, 75. She's from Australia. She's a single act. She was as big as Olivia Newton-John, if not bigger, in her time. And she was all over American television. She even starred on the Carol Burnett Show in skits with her. She's now retired. She's now out of the public limelight. She lives in an apartment building in Sydney, Australia, loves the anonymity, sold millions of records and albums, millions. Smothers Brothers, Celine Dion, no. Kool and the Gang, no. Hall & Oates, yes. 81, 82, 83, 84. Thank you. Evening Serenade. Bruce, just suggestions. Broadway shows on the ships are inspired by what is known as the Great American Songbook. Sheila, Vicki Lawrence, The Byrds, Helen Reddy, bingo. Debbie Manuel, Helen Reddy, 72, 3, 4, and 5 was huge at that time. She's now living anonymously, loving every minute of it, and is happy, happy, happy. Kiki D, Keith Urban, Anne Murray, Tweety, Amon Amrath, Savannah, Georgia, 13 days on the university. Watching the talk click by Jonathan Jones. Right on, Jonathan. Way to go. Get ready for that cruise. Okay, who's the next one? Who sang the theme song to the movie Back to the Future? What group performed that song? It was a #1 hit. They had a bunch of #1 hits. Who are these guys? Let's see here. Oh, we love Bruce Serafina. Thank you. Trish Simmons, Carpenters, John Mayer. Who sang the title song, the hit song to the movie Back to the Future? Huey Lewis in the News. Nathaniel, Masters Game. You got it. Huey Lewis in the News. Let's see here. Yeah. Who has the video on YouTube that has at least 2 billion views for a song, #1 song from only about 4 or 5 years ago? There it is, Susan R. I can't even give the hint. Here it is, Bruno Mars. Susan, you got it. Bruno Mars. He's got that video with over 2 billion views. Post Malone from 17 to 19. Roxette from 1989 to 91. Roberta Flack, 72, 3, and 4. Roberta Flack. The Rascals from 66, 67, and 68. Bobby Vinton, 62, 3, and 4. Chubby Checker and the Twist. Chubby Checker, 61, 60, 61, and 62. Patty Page from 50, 51, 52, and 53. Vaughn Monroe from 46, 7, 8, and 49. Perry Como, still alive. Perry Como from 45, 6, and 47. I'm just quoting an SCTV skit there. Freddie Martin from 45, 6, and 7. Sammy Kaye from 45, 6, and 7. And Harry James, band leader, 42, 43, 44, and 45. That did it. That's the first quiz. That's the hardest one out of the way. Oh my gosh. All of these different artists over the years. Wow. Unbelievable. All right. Now, here's something near and dear to my heart because I'm 63. This means something to me. If you're under 40, you're looking at me like you're an old man and you want me to guess this stuff, pal. You're out of your mind. But give it a shot, people. Can you tell me all the artists that performed at Woodstock, the original Woodstock outdoor concert, 1969, from the 16th to the 19th of August, 50 years ago? Tell me the names of the acts that played Woodstock in 1969, the original acts, 32 in total. And we'll see how you guys do on this one. Hope I don't make anybody mad. Let's see what we've got here. I'm 63 too, says Linda Lou. Trish says, I'm 63. Good age, Bruce. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. Here. Janis Joplin. Sheila. Yes, Janis Joplin performed live at Woodstock on day 2. Okay. Santana. That is correct. Santana appeared on day 2 at Woodstock. Country Joe and the Fish. Country Joe McDonald. Yes, he did appear. And Country Joe and the Fish. I'll give you both. Day 2 and day 3. He appeared twice. All right. Blue Crush. Hendrix. Yeah. Jimi Hendrix. He finished it off with the American National Anthem, among other songs, to about 50,000 left out of 500,000. It was a mess when he finished, but it was unbelievable nonetheless. Let's see. How did I miss Chubby Checker, Sandra? Laura Little, Allman Brothers. No. Blue Crush. Janis Joplin. Yes. Sheila Hendrix. Debbie Santana. Gray Ryder. Jimi Hendrix. Carl Peterson. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. That is correct. The first time they played together in public was on day 3 at Woodstock, 1969, and they've been playing ever since. Although Neil Young is longer in the group as a full-timer, he shows up once in a while. Neil did okay on his own, didn't he? Okay. Santana, Hendrix, Country Joe and the Fish. Let's see, Jimi Hendrix. What's Woodstock? A train station, says Cool Jess? The Who, that is correct. The Who appeared on day 2. The Doors, I don't believe so. Let me The Doors did not play Woodstock. Mamas and the Papas did not play Woodstock. Yikes, Bruce, that's a tough one. Got to do some research. Susan R., The Who. I'm almost too young to remember 1999 Woodstock. Laura Little, Doobie Brothers. No. Richie Havens, yes. Richie Havens was the first artist to appear on day one. He was the first guy playing with the two musicians and a drummer, maybe three musicians. Richie Havens died in the last 10 or 15 years or so. His remains were cremated, and his ashes were spread over the field at Woodstock. Richie Havens appears nightly at Woodstock, even to this very day. Just a great story. Leonard Skinner, no. Arlo Guthrie, yes. Arlo Guthrie on day one, he was there. Chicago, no. Eric Clapton, no. He did not appear at Woodstock. Creedence Clearwater Revival, CCR, yes. CCR played on day two, just before Janis Joplin. Joan Baez, yes. Last act on day one, Joan Baez. David Brown. Someone is saying David Brown performed at Woodstock. Who's David Brown? I have no idea. Let's see here. Grateful Dead, yes. Grateful Dead appeared just before Creedence Clearwater Revival on day two. Santana, we got Carly Simon. No. Carly Simon did not appear at Woodstock. Joni Mitchell. Joni did not appear at Woodstock, but Joni Mitchell wrote the song Woodstock, and it became a #1 hit after Woodstock. She had been asked to play, but her manager had her booked somewhere else. She couldn't make it. Joan Baez, we got the Beatles. The Beatles were asked to play. They wanted them to could get the Beatles. The Beatles were in negotiations to play Woodstock. It fell apart very soon thereafter. The Beatles were not interested in performing, and that would have been out of control. They were not happy. They were not comfortable. They weren't going to do it. Pink Floyd did not appear. Carole King did not play Woodstock. No. John Fogerty through CCR. Let's see here. Joe Cocker. Yes, Sandra Kolb. You got him. Joe Cocker appeared first act on day 3. That's where he broke out into the mainstream. Joe Cocker. Sly and the Family Stone. Yes. Sly and the Family Stone after Janis Joplin and before The Who on day 2 brought the house down. Unbelievable performance. If you ever seen the movie or watched YouTube videos, you can see these performances. Unbelievable. The group Foghat did not appear at Woodstock. Jefferson Starship. Jefferson Airplane. The last act on day 2 at about 4 in the morning. The Rolling Stones, no, did not. They were asked, but Keith Richards' wife was having a baby, child number 2. They were not performing at that time. CCR, we got him. Larry Lee, I don't know who that is. Grateful Dead, we did. Joe Biden, we did. Country Joe the Fish, we got. Joe Cocker. Robert LeBlanc, thank you, Robert. You take care. Thank you for everything and your donation today. Canned Heat, Nathaniel, yes, sir. Canned Heat appeared just before the Grateful Dead on day 2. Ozzy Osbourne, no. Quill, yes, the first act on day 2. Crosby, Stills, yes. Go, Robert. Let's see. Ted Nugent, no. Nash Young, Slide, Family Stone, Trish Simons, no idea who that is. Tim Harden, no idea who that is. Sting, no. Melanie, no. Let's see here. Please don't do this. Entrepreneur says. Let's see. We've got ourselves a bit of a troll here, so we'll take care of that. And we have got that done. Thank you. Moving forward. Okay, Grateful Dead, we have Jethro Tull. Jethro Tull performed. Yes, on day 3, the band performed. Go Away Entrepreneur. We got rid of them. Let's see. Laughing out loud. We caught up to everybody. We got rid of that idiot. So if you have any more guesses, let me know. Let me give you some hints if I can. Tim Harden. I missed that name. I saw it. I missed it here. Ravi Shankar performed. He performed later with George Harrison. Sweetwater performed. Bert Sommer and Melanie all on day 1. Let's see here. The band Trolls Not Needed. That's correct. Let's go here. Let's see. Oh my gosh. These are. I'm just trying to get through the trivia, and my brain isn't working for hints today. Kelly Harris. Thank you, Sha-Na-Na. You got it. Sha-Na-Na, second last band on day 4. Paul Butterfield Blues Band on day 4, only 3 acts. It was Paul Butterfield Blues Band, Shannon, Jimi Hendrix. Day 3, we had Joe Cocker, Country Joe and the Fish. Then we had Leslie West, 10 Years After, Johnny Winter, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And finally, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Thank you for that, Ron Sablehouse. We got you. Day 2, we had Quill, Country Joe McDonald. Then we had John B. Sebastian, Keith Hartley Band, Santana Incredible String Band. And those are all the bands. They're all done. We've got this quiz finished. Thank you for your patience. Although you did really well, you only missed about 7 or 8 of them out of 32. Well done. Okay, now let's see what we can do here. Can you name the words that sound like the word egg? Hang on a second. Let me rephrase this. Can you name the words that sound like they start with eggs but don't? Let me give you a hint. Inflammatory condition of the skin characterized by redness and itching. Sounds like it starts with the word eggs. Anyone got an idea? Marked by strict, particular, and complete accordance with fact, or a standard and precise. Eggs something. Eczema. Eczema. Thank you. Yeah, eczema. That's one of them right there. Here come the guesses. Exciting. Let's see here. Exciting. It's here. It's here. Who else have we got? Eczema. 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 Exactly. Kelly Harris. Yes. Exact or exactly. Eczema. Exact. Excellent. Yes. Excellent is another one. Thank you. Let's see. Any more eggs words? Exact. Egos. Exaggerate. Exaggerate. That's correct. Excuse. Excuse or excuse me. Excuse. I've got that one too here somewhere. I'm taking it. Exit. Exit. Okay. Who else we got? Extreme. Extreme. Yes. It's here. It's here. Worry not. Let's see. Example. Yes. Another one. Existence. Existence. Yes. Yes. Any more? Any more? Let go of my egos. Experience. Experience. Yes. Export. Export. Another one. What have we got here? Examine. Examine. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Exist. Exist. Yes. Existential. That's correct. Experiment. Oh man, these are great. Thank you guys. You're doing just beautifully. Exam. Exercise. Executive. Okay. Extra. Execute. Very good. Very good. There's a whole bunch here. Etc. Extraordinary. Exactly. Exam. Exhilarate or exhilarated. Very good. Very good. Continuing on here. Exuberant. Exuberant. Love it. Expand, expat, export, exit. I can't turn this off, says Robert. Exfoliate, expel, expect, extraterrestrial. Oh, there's some good ones here. Anything that sounds like the word eggs at the front. Excursion, excursion, yes. Something that doesn't exist anymore. A species that doesn't exist anymore. What do we call that? Example, extort. Extort. Exhausted. Yes. Exhaustive is another one. Exhalation. Experience. Exactly. Explain. Example. Exhumed. To exhume. Correct. Expect. It's beautiful. You guys are great. Extracted. Accept. Exactodife. Extinct. Yes. Extinct. And excuse me, Exodus, extremely, Excelsior, exoplanets, exonerate, exasperate, exemplify, exhort, External, we've got this quiz done. Guys, beautiful. More than even here. Awesome. Well done on that one. I got one left. I got one quiz left. I played this quiz a long time ago. I'm going to think at least 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago, that we did this live quiz. And you guys did incredibly well on it. There are a bunch of answers. And we'll finish this one off. Thank you for being here today. 40 of you still here. Thank you. 86 thumbs ups. Thank you. Donations today. My God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The first cruise is getting closer all the time. I'll be on again next Monday at 8 o'clock for my next live show. Keep an eye on my channel in the meantime. I'm trying to get videos up almost daily if I can. And I thank you all so much for being here and being with me. Jennifer and I get such a kick out of it. It's wonderful of you to be here with us. Excuse me. I just want to double check a couple of comments here, make sure I haven't missed anything here. Thank you again for those of you who made contributions to my channel today through PayPal and through Super Chat. Again, I can't thank you enough. All right, let's finish off this last quiz of the day, and we'll keep her going. We'll get year 3 started on a roll. All right, here we go. This last quiz in The Price is Right. All the pricing games in The Price is Right. Fire away. There's 107 of them. Let's hear your best guesses for the pricing games on The Price is Right since 1972 or so. Plinko, Debbie Manuel, Plinko. Well, of course, you gotta play Plinko. It's the game of games. Diane Rush is thinking Blinks. I don't think there's anything called Blinks, but Blinko. Everyone's got Plinko coming in here like crazy. Brittany Lockwood, Dice. The game called Dice. It's a dice game. That is correct. Lucky 7, Diane. You know that game. Lucky 7. Yes, sir. I think that's the one where you get 7 $1 bills. You got to guess the price of the car with the first digit, the second digit. Every digit you're wrong. You have to give them $1. You have to have $1 left at the end of the 5th digit to get the car. Lucky 7. Masters game. Higher or lower? Yes, higher or lower. That is correct. Higher or lower. High-low, we call it. All right, next game, the Mountain Yodeler game. What do we call that game? What is the actual name of that game? It's not the Mountain Yodeler game. Anybody know what that one is? Hole in 1 or 2, Dan N says. Yes, hole in 1 or 2. You got to put the ball in there. That's right. That's too much, Trish Simmons says. That's too much. The game called That's Too Much. That is correct. That is too much. Brittany Lockwood, the punch game. That's right. The punch game. Punch a bunch. That's what it's called. Spin the wheel, Sheila says. Spin the wheel. Do they call that a pricing game? They don't, but we know what that is. Spin the wheel. Brittany Lockwood, the check game. The check game where you write the check. I think that's right. It's called the check game. Correct. Brittany Lockwood, cars. Cars? No, you can win a car, but that's not a pricing game. Let's see. I have no clue, says Blue Crush. Bob Fan, switch. Just switch the prices. I don't want this one. I want to switch it with the other one. That is correct. Switch. The grocery game. Linda Lou. That's right. The grocery game. That's another one. Diane Bush, race game. Is there something called race game? I don't know if they can call it that nowadays, but it is. It's called race game. Believe it or not, there's a game called the race game. I don't know if they play it anymore. They may have renamed it. Brittany had higher or lower. Cliffhanger. That's the one with the yodeler going up the mountain until he fell off. Cliffhanger. One of the most popular games on The Price is Right. Mountain climber game. Cliffhanger. High low, Susan R says. Price tag, says Nathaniel Brown. Price tag. There's no game called price tag. Hole in 1 or 2, Diane, you got it. Roll 'em, Linda Lou. The game is called Roll 'em. That's with the dice, and I agree. I believe that is the name of the game, and also the dice game, the same name. Adventures with Duncan. Well, I enjoy being here at your show, Adventures with Duncan. Nice to have you by. The Price is Right. Steamer, how you doing, Steamer? Shout out to the Steamer. Those of you who don't know, Steamer needs to get to 1,000 subscribers. He is at 570 something now. We started him off yesterday. He was at 461. I put the word out on the Facebook group page. Support the steamer. Subscribe to his channel. We got to get him to 1,000 subs. He's at 575 and climbing, and he wants to go live on his phone, but he needs 1,000 subs to do it. We got to get him up there. Tell your friends to subscribe to the steamer. Debbie Manuel, what is that mountain hiker that goes over the bridge? That is the cliffhangers. It's called cliffhanger. I always forget. Oh my gosh, Adventure says, Nathaniel, Pocket Change. A game called Pocket Change, Bruce. Yes, there's a game called Pocket Change. Spin the wheel. Switcheroo. Yes, that is another game called Switcheroo. Racetrack. The game called Racetrack. We've got what's called the race game. I stand by the Mountain Real World Games, says Michael. Right on, Michael. Nathaniel, that clock game, that clock game. Yeah, it's called clock game. Exactly, clock game. We got it. A Bullseye, Bob Fan. There's a game called Bullseye. Yes, there is. A Golden Road, the Golden Road. That's the one where you end up at the end of the Golden Road and you can win a beautiful car at the end of the Golden Road. Sheila, what about Rat Race? Is there something called Rat Race? Yes, there is. There's a game called Rat Race. Bonus game, Nathaniel. Yes, sir. There's a game called Bonus Game. Switcheroo we have your pet sprayed and neutered, says Steamer. Sheila, mouse ray on it. Let's go here. Adventures, have your cat and dog sprayed and neutered. I'm Bob Barker. That's right. Pathfinder. Pathfinder. Yes, there's a game called Pathfinder. Alpine. Trish is thinking something called Alpine. No, that's the cliffhanger game. Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe. Not finding tic-tac-toe as a game. Let's see here. That might be a television show in itself. Between the Lines. Adventure with Duncan. Between the Lines. Nope, haven't got a game like that. Good night, sir, says Dylan. Dylan, thank you, Dylan. Linda Lou, hi, Steamer. Who else we got here? Happy birthday, Bullseye. Bullseye, we've done. Let's see here. Showcase. The Showcase Showdown, of course, is at the end of the show, but there isn't one called Showcase. Showcase Showdown is its own. Just subscribe, Steamer, says Debbie Manuel. Thank you, Debbie. Let's go. Cheers from Florida, says Bobby Green. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hi to everybody. The Shell Game. The Shell Game. Yes, that's another game. Bargain Game. Yep, that's another game. Let's see here. Balance Game. Yep, there's a game called the Balance Game. Bonkers. Yep, there's a game called Bonkers on The Price is Right. Checkout. Checkout. Yes, that's another game. The grocery store game there. Coming or Going. Yep, that's another one. Range Game. Don't press too soon because we can't restart for 72 hours. Range Game. That's right. That's correct. You guys have got about 30 games. There's 70 left. Unbelievable. Door 1, 2, or 3. No, that doesn't work. Let's go. Lucky 7. We've got that game already. You need $1 to win that car at the end of Lucky 7. If anyone's not giving Bruce a thumbs up, please do so, says Brittany. We've got 92 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Coming into 2 hours on this show. We're just about to wrap it all up. 27 diehards hanging on to the end of year 2 show. Master Key. The game called Master Key. Yes. I remember that game. You turn it, and if it unlocks, you win the prize. That is correct. Master Key. Any more guesses for games? There's a game where you have to shuffle the deck. What's that game called? Let's see here. When you want to get rid of stuff, you have an event. A store wants to get rid of their old merchandise. They have a something. What's that called? Let's see. Any number, says Diane Bush. Any number. Yep, any number is a game. Card game. That's correct. Card game. You got to shuffle the cards. Rat Race 21. That's right. There is a game called 21. They have it here. It's here. Moving on. Flash sale. No, it's not a flash sale. It's a big sale. Tag sale. That's not the name of this game. Bargain basement. We've already got bargain game. Everything must go. Garage sale. Yep. Thank you, Blue Crush, so much for your best wishes. Yard sale. Do they have one called yard sale? No, they don't. We got one called clearance sale. We have a game called clearance sale. That's what I was trying to get you to talk about. There's something with a plastic card. There's a game called something with that. There's a something price game. Something price. What's it called? A race. You cross something. What's the name that you? What's that you cross at the end of a long race? When you change your mind, you kind of, you can wear them on your feet too on the beach. What are those called? Let's see here. When you want to stop something right in its tracks, and a picture, you hang a picture on the wall inside. What's that word called? Okay, what do we got here? Wow, I watch every day. Final sale price, right price. Diana Bush is going right price. OPQR, right price. No, I haven't got that game. Vendo game. Yes, Vendo price. It's in the bag. A game called It's in the Bag. Yes, it's in the bag. Hall America does have good food. People are asking me on the internet there. What do we got here? Finish Line. That's correct. The game is called Finish Line. Okay. Let's go here. A flip or flop or flip flop. That's correct. The game is called Flip Flop. Vendo price. Credit card game. That's right. The credit card game. That's another one. Motocross. I don't think there's a motocross game in Price is Right. Let's see here. When something's on sale and they cut the price by 50%, what do they call that? When you are playing 21, you want another card. What do you say to the dealer? Let's see here. In every deck of cards, there's one of these or two of these cards with a funny looking guy on it. What's that card called? It's not a heart, a spade, or a club, or a diamond. It's unto itself. Okay, here we go. Take two. Yep, that's a game. Half off. That is correct. That's a game. Half off. Joker. That's right. That's a game called Joker. Hit Me. That's right. That's another game called Hit Me. Squeeze Play. That's another game. They take the price out, squeeze it, and if you got it, you got it. Clearance sale. We got it already. Let's see any more we can give you here. Compare between today and yesterday. What's that game called? Do you remember that name of that game? I've logged on enough 10 times to help watch commercials all during shows. Says Adventures with Duncan. Adventures with Duncan. If you really want to make me money, hit one of my playlists when you're not watching, and just let the playlist run for hours and hours and hours. Every one of my videos will run for hours and hours. Find my latest cruise ship news videos. Let it run for days. Get a second device, get a third device, run 3 different playlists at the same time. You'll make me money. Thank you very much. That's so funny. Pushover. Let's see here. Yes, that's a game. Flashback. Flashback. No, that's not a game here. Let's see. This has been a bad night for second anniversary. Here today, gone tomorrow. Let's see. What was that game called? What was that game? No, that's not the name. Gotcha. Gotcha? Is there a game called Gotcha? No, there's not a game called Gotcha. Let's see here. Hot Seat. Hot Seat? Yes, there's a game called Hot Seat. Will do. Help me out too. Remember When? We remember when. That's not it. When you're at a table with 4 players, you've got chips, and you put them in the middle to play a card game. What's that game called? Let's see here. They send you to a grocery store. They give you a shopping cart, and they say you got 30 minutes. Pick up whatever you want. What's that called? Let's see here. Remember When? Poker. Yeah, we got the game Poker. Poker game. Let's see here. The little kids at school have to correctly put the letters in order for each word that they're given. What's that called? It's a competition. They always win money every year at the so what is it called? There's a shopping spree. That is correct. That is the shopping spree is the one I was looking for earlier. 2 fighters, 2 heavyweight fighters. At the end of the fight, neither is a winner. So one guy wins with most points. What do they call that? It's a something decision. What's that called? Spelling bee. There it is. Spelling bee. The kids have to have the spelling bee. Let's see here. When you want to get something, but you can only give something, so you do a trade, or what do you call that? You go to a something meet. What's that called? Let's see here. You get I can't even give this one again. Oh my God. In baseball, it's rare. You get a double play all the time, but the other play is rare. A double play happens all the time, but the other one is very rare. What's that one called? The something play. A split decision. That's correct. It's a split decision. Barter, exchange, draw, swap meet. That's right. The game is called swap meet. I don't know how these games go, but they're called that. Triple play. Thank you, guys. Triple play. There's a game named after Bob Barker. What's that game called? Something Bob. What's that one called? Dice roll 'em. That's right. I think we got one already. I'm going to start naming off the other games because there's like 50 to go. 10 chances, 3 strikes. You remember 3 strikes in that little thing that they put the numbers in, and you have to pull out the button. 3 strikes, you're out. 5 price tags. Add them up. Bump. Buy or sell. Cover up. Danger price. Do the math. Double digits. Double prices. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Fortune hunter. Freeze frame. Gallery game. Gas money. Give or keep. Pocket change. Someone's coming in with pocket change. We've got it already. Let's go here. Triple play. We got Barker's Bargain. Jim Bob. It's Trader Bob. The game is called Trader Bob. Other games. Grand game. Gridlock. Hurdles. It's optional. Let them roll. That's the dice game. Line them up. Magic number. Make your mark. Make your move. Money game. More or less. Most expensive. Mystery price. Now or then? Is this price the price of the item now or then 20 years ago? Now or then? On the nose. On the spot. One away. One right price. One wrong price. Pass the pick a pair. Phone home game. Professor Price, Safe Crackers, Secret X, Shower Game, Side by Side, Stack the Deck, Step Up, Super Ball, Super Saver, 2 for the price of 1, Telephone Game, Temptation, Time is Money, and Walk of Fame. Those are the 107 pricing games played on The Price is Right over the 40 plus years the show has been on television. Unbelievable. Such fun. Anyway, there you go. That's it for trivia. I'm pooped. I need a rest. I can't do a live show for another week. This is too much. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for participating in the trivia. Thank you for the 2 years of your following my channel, or up to 2 years. Congratulations to all the winners tonight for the giveaway that we did today. Look forward to seeing you next Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Keep an eye open for my videos as they come up. Share my videos with your friends on Facebook. Become a member of the Facebook group page, please. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful evening, a great week. Brittany, thank you. Debbie Manuel, thank you so much. My phone is almost dying for the battery. I got to plug it in to keep it alive. Like I say, guys, I really appreciate all of you being here. And make sure you send me those addresses on my email. Send me an email. Send me your mailing address. We've got the list of the winners here, and we will get the items sent out to you as quick as possible. Again, thank you so much for all your comments, and appreciate you guys so much. And of course, donations tonight. Wow. Thank you guys for donations. Every donation that comes in, we're $1 close. Pleasant evening. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay healthy. Stay cool if it's really hot where you are. And we'll see you next week. Right now, am going to nuke up a couple of slices of pepperoni pizza that Tom Henry, if there's any left, Jennifer is saying. Oh, thanks, Jen. We'll see if there's any slices left for the guy, the host of the show, Tom Henry. Thanks, man. You are the best. Thank you for sending me a pizza. Guys, have a pleasant evening. We'll see you next Monday. And we'll talk to you later. Okay, guys? Thanks again, and we'll see ya. I've got to figure out now how to end this stream. Oh, there's a button. Okay, here we go. Bye for now.
There's a button.
There's a button. Are you sure, Bruce? Yes, we're going to close it down. There.